Right, the journey begins. Penningent Cafe. It is 9:17 a.m. and we have 24 hours to do 6 peaks, and we're going to try and get the first round in good time, get to the car park where the car is, get changed, get freshened up and start the second round. It's going to be an interesting day. The weather looks interesting as well. So as long as it doesn't rain, you know, and there's a looming clouds above already. Morning. As long as it doesn't rain. It wasn't forecasted rain, it's meant to be cloudy. It's been changing throughout the week, but it's meant to be no rain. We shall see. Got all itinerary ready, everything's packed. Could have started a little bit earlier, but you know, there's always, it's difficult to get a perfect start. So the journey begins. We've got Penningent coming up first, warm up mountain, and we're going to take it from there. You can see actually if I head there. Ah, Penny, straight ahead. There's Burnside up in the distance there. It's quite a lot of hikers out today. I think there's a group doing the 3, and it's that first 10-15 minutes you get that lactic kicking into your muscles. Once you get that point, it gets a lot easier, but I'm under no illusion. This is the 6 is no mean feat. It's not an easy mission. It's tough. It's a tough slog. You know, I got my mindset, which is very important before you step off. That, you know, even when it gets dark and we're tired and knackered, we're gonna keep going, and torches are gonna be on. We're just gonna push on through. Hacha! Just more or less at the top of Penningent here. Tree point is just ahead there. About an hour and 10 minutes. Not bad going. Could have done it quicker, but I think key here is timing and pacing yourself. You know, we've got 24 hours of hiking, so we just need to think about when we want to be pulling the trigger, and what points we need to be reserving our energy a little bit. So, yep, here's 3 point. I think that over there is Burnside, which is good. We've got the quarry there. That's Burnside. We are currently on the way to Burnside. Let's have a look. We are 8.39 miles in, getting onto the second mountain, and there's a few to go yet. 5 more to go yet. But yeah, feeling good. It's very windy. Wind's quite taxing really, and clouds are ominous, but it is what it is. The journey's starting now, and there's not really much that's going to stop us apart from the load. So yeah, getting on. I need to start thinking about lunchtime pretty soon, and I need to get Azor Namaz out of the way as well, but lunchtime. But yeah, right now just enjoying the hike. First 3 are going to be more pleasurable than the second 3. I think that's when the things are going to start getting interesting at that point. Look at that, what a beautiful manor house that is. Stunning. Anyway, I'll catch you at the next checkpoint. Okay, so just going past the Riverhead Viaduct, as you can see here. Beautiful bit of architecture really, and I like the way how it kind of fits into the surroundings quite well. A lot of buildings nowadays, if you look at them, they look out of place, ugly, you know, box shaped, depressing, and then you got, you know, buildings like this, beautiful, that kind of merge into the surroundings. So let's have a look where we at. Mileage mark about 10.5 miles. Might as well get a little bit of the scenery in whilst it's daylight, because when we come back round tonight, you're not going to be able to see much. It's going to be pitch dark. You're going to be seeing 2 heads with torches on them in the pitch dark, so you know, might as well get a little bit of the footage of the scenery during the daylight. That, I do believe, in the background there is Ingleborough, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're walking up Burnside, this is the route that you take. Around the back there is a little van that everybody seems to go to for teas and coffees and burgers and all that. People tend to congregate around there, have their little bits of food. Getting up top of Burnside, second mountain. We are, look at the time, it's 12 minutes past 3, so coming up to the 6-hour mark. It's 2 more or less done, and another 4 to go. It's been raining a little bit. Wasn't forecasted, but a bit of drizzle, nothing major. As long as it stays at a little bit of drizzle, I'm not really too concerned about that. Temperature's fairly cool, which in a way is not a bad thing. So, catch you at the top. Top of Burnside, trig point's just ahead there. That is Ingleborough straight ahead. Okay, so obviously we're in 2020. The route has changed a little bit. They're doing some renovation to the normal route that goes to Ingleborough. So there's a bit of a detour. It's gonna, instead of going up the conventional route, we're going to have to take a bit of a left. It's going to extend the route only by about half a mile or so. Come up, creep up the side, then work up to the top. So, yep, here's the trig point. As you can see, it's a nice little view. It's actually on both sides. Lake District, is it? Or is it the coast? One of the two. You can see it from here. Anyway. So yeah, so this is trig point for Burnside. Side. The steps of doom, and then this nice little room that you can see running up to one side over there. So feeling good, feeling quite strong at the minute. Last two mountains, I think the mindset changes, doesn't it? You know, it becomes, instead of it being a 3 mountain race, it becomes a 6 mountain kind of marathon. It's important to change up the pace, and really, when you're doing the 3, you're thinking, how quickly can I do it? When you're doing the 6 to 24, you're thinking, how can I utilize the time that I have available to maximize the likelihood of finishing the mission within that 24-hour time frame, you know, achieving success. So the mind frame has to change, you know, the ethos has to be different, and you know, tactically you got to think of it a little bit differently. So, you know, after 2, you can't be feeling too kind of physically corrupted. You got to be feeling strong. So far so good. Obviously when we come back here tonight, it's not going to be a view. It's going to be pitch dark, and this is fairly easy to follow. I've got my new torch. I thought I'd step up my torch game. Bought myself a silver. It's 350 lumens. It's enough to, you know, light up a football pitch. And you've got a good 30 hours burn time, which is more than enough for what we need. You know, we only need about maybe 9-10 hours burn time, so it's more than enough. So we're about to start the ascent up Ingleborough, which is straight ahead there, and the conventional route goes up the top and winds up here, but obviously they've got renovations going on, as I mentioned before, and so it's a different route. We're gonna come up the side here, and then it's gonna be like cliff tops, knife edge sort of thing, to the top. And I'll give them, they've signposted it really well, so it was clear, which is unusual because the 3 Peaks generally is not very well signposted, so makes life a lot easier. And even thinking about how it's going to be during the night, pitch dark, so that is scaling up to the knife edge, which is now leading up towards the summit of Ingleborough, and the clouds are clearing up. It's been a pretty miserable autumnal, cold, wintry sort of a day, and it's clearing up now, which is nice. Could have been a bit sooner. We're at the top of mountain number 3, but better late than never, that's what they say, right? And yeah, it's good to be at the top, I can tell you that much. It's good to be at the top. You just need to get to the peak, which is over yonder there, and then we're going to make our way back down, get back to Horton, refresh, regroup, reinvigorate, and time to crack back out and finish what we started. So we are at the top of the road, mountain number 3. Much up there. You know where it goes. Having a good bar, you know how it is. This is the unseen hero. This video is bars. Alright. Got a bit of a spot there. Go out the wind. Cars are filling up. Time to take us a nap. Head back down. What to do? Okay. So, halfway point is coming. We are heading down to Horton in Ribblesdale, and I was just having a laugh about the fact that Horton in Ribblesdale, the name is it's got such a comedic value, doesn't it? Horton in Ribblesdale sounds like something out of a children's book. Who named this place Horton in Ribblesdale? Very strange name, which I quite like, really, to be honest with you. Cholo. So here we are. We're about a mile off. Let's have a look. You can see here we've got 23.64 miles, nearly 24 miles in. Okay, so we're back down. The car is just over there. Back in Horton and Ribblesdale. Back to the start point, and just going to nip to the toilet, grab something from the shop, and then it's going to be getting changed, quickly reading the Mars, and it's going to be phase 2 then. We're going to get party started. So right now I'm feeling alright. I'm gonna have a 5-10 minute sit down as well. Have a quick pit stop. 10 hours and 14 minutes I think we completed the first 3. We purposefully took our we didn't set pace on it because we know we've got another 3 coming, so yeah. Okay, phase 2. The 6 peaks has started with 50% of our way into the journey, essentially, and we had a little pit stop. We split into 2 12-hour windows. A little pit stop, had like a car kind of shower, got changed, fresh clothes on, and kind of tricked the body and tricked the mind rather into thinking that you're starting from scratch from the morning time. Obviously read the Mars about the way, and torches are on, as you can see. They're doing the job. 350 lumens, bright enough to light up the path in front of you. So yeah, second phase of the mission. This is going to be where the kind of fun stops and the hard work kind of begins. So I'm looking forward to it. Never really done this length distance in the dark, but got a bit of experience. I have done a bit of it before, but with the National 24 Hours and a few other bits that we've done. So yeah, should be fun. Yeah, so then again, actually we know the route, so you know, done this many times. Know the route, it's going to be very helpful. Like I said, we've had a refresh, and I've had the Tim Tam gone out. You know, that's really helped as well. Legs are feeling a lot less tight, feeling brand new really. So I really want to get it done. I know it's not an easy mission, but I've got it set in my mind that, you know, we're going to go all the way. So that's the key feature with these sorts of things, is get your mind set first, and then when the hardship comes, you're ready. Right, we'll catch you further ahead. Okay, so that's number 4. That's Penigent round 2, done dusted. It's quite a clear night, in fact. You probably can't see it with a camera. It's actually quite a clear night. The moon's fairly big. There's quite a lot of natural light. So I haven't got the torch on full beam, but even with low beam you can see quite a fair bit. So I mean, just shine that torch at me a second. Yeah, so 4th one done dusted, feeling good. It's quite a substantial trek over to Burnside, and which is good. We can chew up a bit of the darkness on Morpher Flat. So far so good. We're gonna ship out to the next mountain. Right, we are 37 miles in. Ribblehead Viaduct is there, which you cannot probably see anything at all, but it's up in the distance, and it's currently 2:30 in the morning. Truth be told, we are definitely fighting the fatigue a little bit. Tired, and it's the sleep factor. I'm normally in bed about 12:30, and you know, it's 2:30 in the morning. We've already done 37 miles and 4 mountains. We're pretty tired. So it's that sleep deprivation starts to kick in, fatigue starts to kick in. My body's all right, truth be told. My body's not too bad. It's the tiredness that's catching up, and that's the hard part. We've got used to it being dark and using the torches and all that, but it's the disorientation that you get from being really tired. But we're cracking on. We're cracking on, and we came here to do a mission, and you best believe we're gonna fucking do it. So yeah, last 2 mountains we need to get in and get done. Another couple of hours, and we're gonna start seeing a bit of sunrise, a bit of you know, daylight coming into play. I think that's going to be a bit more. That's definitely going to be motivating. So yeah, catch you on the next checkpoint. Okay, so that's Burnside done dusted. Weather up there was pretty atrocious. You know, it was quite misty. It was cold. It was wet. It was miserable, and I was tired. Flagging. I thought, give the video a miss. You're not like you're gonna see a whole lot. So we're at pretty much down to the bottom base of Burnside. We've got Ingleborough up ahead, the last mountain of the 6. Understandably, we're tired. You know, bit of insomnia. Could do with a nice meal and a good bit of sleep, but not before we complete why we came here. That's making sure we do all the 6. said, Ingleborough's just looking at me now, and you know, he needs to know that we're gonna finish what we've started. You know, you shouldn't start things you don't finish. So just hope the body holds up, because I've been sleepwalking for about 3 miles. Okay, so last stretch. Ingleborough's there, as you can see, straight ahead, and I'm doing this for the second time. The secondary route that they've got. It's currently 6:23 AM. We've been hiking since 9:30 yesterday morning. As you can imagine, we're pretty frazzled, but as fate would have it, at that point the GoPro battery died, but we were still going. We cracked on and made our way to the top of Ingleborough, took this picture, and then made our way back down the mountain, headed to Horton in Ribblesdale, and managed to get a completion time of 23 hours and 5 minutes. And I'll tell you what, it was some mission. One that I'm not going to forget in a hurry.